De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so De La Right, we got another very, very powerful report right now that the wives of the Ooni of Ife have been in a very serious panic mode. You know that whatever you do in the dark gets to come to light, especially when you are not doing it with sincerity of purpose. They said that the wives of the throne, okay, had a sacred midnight visit to the grove of Yemoja, okay, to halt Queen Naomi's full-moon ritual. They said that move was exposed and a lot of things happened during that time. Now, if you know what is going on, if things work as we are hoping that they work, everybody is praying and hoping that Yanifa gets to find everything that they need, okay? Today is 28, right? And they said she has not been able to find everything that is needed for the ritual. And you do know that they did this deliberately. They made it so cumbersome because they don't want that ritual to hold. They are right. The truth is that if that ritual holds, a lot is going to change in that palace. A lot will change. You have heard how they have said that Queen Naomi is her own medicine and a medicine to the Ooni of Ife. So what that means, you might be hearing some small noises coming from outside. Please just ignore it. I am outside, okay? Now, they said Queen Naomi is her own medicine. What that means is that from the scroll, her destiny was to move out of the palace, was to come back. And people were supposed to frustrate her out of the palace, and we were supposed to, she is supposed to come back. She shares a destiny with the Ooni of Ife that nobody can deny. And that is why you see that it's been very difficult for her to move on and for Kabiyesi to move on. And so right now, they said in her destiny, that same destiny, the moment she comes back, most wives will exit palace on their own. That way, Ooni will not be blamed or Ooni will not get into problem. But it's going to be a very cumbersome, like it's going to be very challenging for her to return back into the palace. And the greatest thing that Kabiyesi did was bringing Iyanifa into the picture. They are right. It is not a small thing that is going on right now. No. We have had that in their bid, they've been very, very desperate, really desperate, like they don't even know what to do anymore. They've been very desperate in their bid to ensure that things do not work. They said they visited Yemoja, the grove, Yemoja grove, okay? Now, in the interest of those who may not know what this grove is, Yemoja grove is a powerful revered Yoruba Orisha. Okay, Yemoja, sorry, is a powerful revered Yoruba Orisha. Orisha, that is deity, okay? Associated with water, fertility, motherhood, and protection. She is often connected to rivers, especially the Ogun River in Nigeria, as of course we know, and is considered the spiritual mother of all Orishas. Many women seek her blessing for children, healing, and spiritual guidance. In traditional belief system, Yemoja is gentle yet firm, compassionate yet, deeply protective of those under her care, especially women and children. Yes, so basically, invoking Yemoja during a full moon ritual indicate a strong appeal to that feminine power, to help them. And they said that was why they went there to invoke Yemoja in the first place. They said they offered a rare albino kola nut to that deity, begging the deity to make sure that does not come. Now, you know that this Orisha is a type that protects women, protect homes, protect environments, okay, and protect children. So basically, their plea with Yemoja was that they will be thrown away if one. How can one person make all of them be thrown away? That they were saying to Yemoja that, they are ready to live with her, that they are ready to live with Olori Naomi. But Olori Naomi is the one who is not ready to live with them. And because of Olori Naomi, they have been so badly treated. They have been weeping and they have not been happy. And right now, they are at that verge of being broken down completely because they will be thrown out as soon as Naomi comes back into the palace. They went, they cried. Now, Talking about the wives to Kabiyesi, we are hearing that it's Ikpi, Gospel, Ebony, that they are the ones who did this, okay? That they were the ones who went for this together. However, they said that the offering of that albino kola was rejected, okay? A spiritual sign that interpret disapproval or refusal from Yemoja. They said this is seen as a serious blow to their intention. A rejected offering, especially one as rare as an albino kola, suggests that their motives were not in alignment with divine will or truth. It implies that Yemoja favored Queen Naomi's spiritual path and did not support any interference with her full moon, her final full moon. This is what we are hearing, if that information is correct. They said this has gone further to really panic them, as spiritual rejection in Yoruba cosmology carries consequences, not just in the spiritual realm, but also manifesting as setback, disharmony, or loss of favor in the physical world. When Yemoja rejects your appeal, it is because it is not in sincerity of purpose. It is because it is to hurt another. It is because she is not with you, and that is not something people like, because it comes with a lot of bad luck, bad omen, and all of that. They said that this thing was rejected. Now, how did a lot has happened? A lot has happened between 1 week now, 5 days, and now. They said it's been one series of people confession here and there. Now, let me tell you what is going on now. Remember the people who went to go and attack Queen Naomi, right? That two of them had an accident. That one that is a brother to the one who was spoken, they said that one died yesterday. No, that not yesterday. Was it 3 days ago also? They said he died. Now, everybody who has been involved with these women, going up and down, trying to do anything to truncate Queen Naomi's successful return to the Ooni of Ife. These people are all scared. Whether they collected money or not, they are all scared because they don't want any kind of repercussion and all of that to come to them. And that is why they are being very, very careful not to invoke, the wrath of the gods upon them. And that is why they are coming out now to talk. Now, who is this person who is saying what happened? Now, because the drivers who are always carrying them up and down, Kabiyesi is always very suspicious of these drivers, and they feel like because of favoritism, the drivers tend to be relating things back to Kabiyesi. They now win. They say the car that carried them to Yemoja Groove. He said it was the driver himself who started saying the things that he saw there in the groove. The reason why they went and how they were rejected, and how everything went, how they were plunged into a very serious panic, and they have been panicking the entire time because they are doing everything to ensure that Queen Naomi does not come back. They know that should Queen Naomi return back to the palace, they might likely leave, and that is why they are ready to fight with everything they have got to ensure that Queen Naomi does not get to return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. This is what we are hearing. So this man came and exposed everything that happened the night that they went to visit that groove, Yemoja Groove. This is the story we are hearing. If the information is correct, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.